So today's date is August 31st, 2017, and as you can see, we have a whole lot of epic prizes to choose from here at Funorama down here at Hampton Beach once again. And basically we're going to find out exactly how much it's going to cost us to get one of these awesome prizes. I'm thinking I might want to get an iPad mini, so let's see how much it costs and go from there. So as you can see, I just got a 7,000 ticket voucher from today's date, which is August 31st, 2017, because as you can see, I just hit the overall jackpot on the Big Shot slot machine once again. And basically, I don't know if you guys saw my video that I took from a few days ago down here, but basically there's more than one way that you can actually win on this machine. If you haven't seen my other videos, I'll show you exactly how I do it in terms of setting up the machine properly one more time so that everyone knows exactly how to win on this machine itself. But technically there are two ways that you can win. If you really want to try to stop all three reels on the guy smoking the cigar, you can win that way. If you saw my other video from a few days ago, I actually demonstrated that you can do that. It does require a lot more precision timing, so it isn't the easiest thing in the world. So the easiest way to actually win the jackpot is to actually set up the machine properly. And we're going to go over to these machines, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. Alright, so if in case anyone isn't familiar with my videos from before where I won the Xbox, the iPad, another Xbox, and a Nintendo 3DS, in terms of how this machine is actually set up, one more time, just so that in case anyone doesn't know, basically you want to make it so that you stop these two reels, like basically you put in one coin, and with that one coin you want to set up the machine so that you stop these two reels on the coin, which is right below the guy smoking the cigar. Now you might ask yourself, well, isn't that pretty difficult to do? Well, it actually isn't, because if you stop it right before the guy smoking the cigar, you can actually see the blue symbol going by pretty easily, so you just have to time it properly where you stop the reel just before the guy smoking the cigar itself. And the other thing is that if you stop it right before the guy smoking the cigar, you actually have more than one chance in terms of hitting the symbol, because if you stop it basically either right on the symbol or right above it in between these two symbols, or right below it in between these two symbols, it'll auto adjust the reel so that it'll either adjust upwards or downwards, so it'll always land on the actual coin, just as long as you either stop it on the coin itself, right above it, or right below it. So that gives you a little bit more room for error in terms of actually setting it up so that you can actually set yourself up for the big bet afterwards. So now, all we need to do is basically just put in 3 coins now, and we just need to stop this first reel legitimately. Stop the first reel legitimately on the guy smoking the cigar. Almost every time it'll stop on the guy smoking the cigar on the second and third reels. Very rarely, like I was saying before, sometimes what might happen is that it might stop on the cherry symbol right above the guy smoking the cigar, but again, that maybe only happens 1 out of every 10 plays. So let's put in 3 coins here. Here we go. And hopefully it'll stop on the other 2 guys smoking the cigar. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Aw, see? I got very unlucky there. So basically now you know that it isn't 100% foolproof as far as actually winning the jackpot, even if you do set it up properly. So I'll set it up again here. And as you can see, it auto adjusts each reel. Now let's try it again. As you can see, it proves that I'm human and can't hit it every single time, which is why I basically can't hit it for the absolute lowest amount of out-of-pocket cost as possible. So far, between a few days ago and today, a few days ago I spent 20 bucks and got about 65,000 tickets, and so far I've spent about $10 and I've gotten another 30,000, so we're actually right below 100,000 itself. So we should only have to play this a couple more times to actually win another ultimate jackpot to be over 100,000. So let's try it again here. Well, that didn't work either. I just stopped it right above it. So one last bet, and hopefully we'll get it. All right, third time's a charm. Let's see. After the play like that we actually stopped it on before, and we stopped it right below it and right above it. There you go. So just to prove to everyone that I'm not always 100% winning on this game. So it takes me a little bit more money than normal to actually win on here, but there's another 7,000 ticket jackpot as you just saw right there. So with that said, let's go get our receipt and go from there. Alright, so while I'm still waiting for them to give me my voucher for the 7,000 tickets, I'm going to play this machine right here to show you that it's not just specifically on one machine either. It can be on any of these machines in general. It's spin. I've already set it up with the 2 coins as you just saw right there. We have 2 jackpots. It's 14,000 tickets more. And with that said, guys, we're definitely going to have enough to get the iPad now. So let's go get our vouchers and go get that epic prize. All right, so I just got my vouchers, as you can see. And it's funny because today's date is August 31st, and yet one of the receipts I got says that we're apparently in the future, and that it's November 29th. I don't know why that is. It's just, again, the tickets, I've had people comment on my videos before saying that they've always wondered why the date is the way it is on the receipts, and the thing is that the ticket eaters that they have here, the date doesn't really matter because pretty much any arcade you go to, tickets don't expire, so the date on the actual receipt doesn't really matter. But as you can see right here, we got all these epic prizes, so let's find out exactly how many tickets we have, and if we do have over 100,000, which we should from all these tickets, then we should have enough to get the iPad mini or an Xbox One. But as you guys already have probably seen from my other videos, I've already won the Xbox One more than once, so if anything, we're gonna get an iPad mini, so let's go find out exactly how many tickets we got. So here is the remaining showcase as we get near the end of the season in terms of the rest of the stuff that they have. They're counting my tickets over there right now, and basically this is just one of the showcases because the big prizes are way over there up the stairs. There's 2 more showcases. There's actually technically 3 more showcases. One of them is empty right now, but they have a lot of the bigger prizes up there in terms of what they have. But as you can see, there's still some good prizes here. We have a Fitbit. Got a lot of like cookware, it looks like, as you can see. But no like really high-end ticket prizes here, except for the hoverboard right here. So that's, I guess, the only really big prize. As you can see, it's the exact same cost as the iPad mini that was up there. But basically, we're waiting for them to finish counting our tickets. And with that said, let's see how much we got. So we're finishing adding it up, and we have 110,937. So I will go get the iPad mini then. All right, let's do it. All right. Moment of truth, as you guys can see. Thank you very much. There you go. And I think I still have like 10,000 left over, right? So I'll just save those. Okay. So, yeah, I had about 10,000 left over, so we'll save that and see if we can get at least one more good prize before the end of the season. That pinball machine behind me is pretty loud. Sorry if it was really loud for you guys. But as you can see, as far as the specifications, this is the iPad Mini 2, if this will focus in. 32 gigabytes, the Wi-Fi model. It says 2015, so I'm going to assume that this is the older model because I'm pretty sure that the newest one is what, like the iPad Mini 4, I think, or something like that. Someone will have to fill me in on that. But hey, I'm not complaining. An iPad that costed under $40. I don't know exactly how much I spent. I want to say maybe like $37, $38 when all was said and done, but it was under 40. So yeah, that was pretty good. And I still have the iPad that's that I got from a couple months ago when I was last down here. That I spent 150,000 tickets to get that as well. So we've got two iPads now, the Mini and the regular one. And on top of that, from last year, both Xboxes and Nintendo 3DS. So we've done pretty well down here, and as you guys know now, as far as the trick to that slot machine, one more time guys, before we wrap this video up, I'll show you one more time if you guys have any more questions. So as you can see right here, they just gave me the remaining amount of tickets that I have. Here's the other showcase, the one that I was telling you about from beforehand, the one that I actually got the original iPad from a couple months ago, and they actually have an iPad Mini in this showcase still as well, as you can see right there. But as far as some of the other prizes, nothing else is really spectacular in this showcase anyways, besides, like, as you can see, an Amazon Echo speaker right there. But with that said, so as we wrap up this video guys, now you guys know exactly how to win on this big shot slot machine if you haven't seen my other videos already. But with that said guys, we're getting near the end of the season here at Hampton Beach. As you can see right behind me, this showcase is completely empty, which is right near the front entrance here. They're getting ready to pretty much close up the entire arcade for the remainder of the year. The last day that this arcade is going to be open will be the Sunday that is exactly about a week and a half from now. And basically, that is actually going to be happening during the Hampton Beach Seafood Festival. So that's the last big event that Hampton Beach does for the summer. And after that, pretty much not just this arcade, but almost every single establishment down here, with the exception of a couple, ends up shutting their doors for the summer. And that's it. It's basically it for the remainder of 2017, and they won't be open again until the summer of next year, pretty much. So with that said guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a comment or question if you were wondering about anything else. And I've also made other videos like this as far as how to win on other slot machines besides this one. So definitely check those out if you haven't. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to watch these epic arcade videos posted every now and then. So with that said guys, we're getting near the end of the season, but after all was said and done, after today, we won ourselves another epic iPad. So that wraps up today's adventures here at Hampton Beach, and with that said, we'll see y'all later.